Hi guys, welcome back to the AU channel. My name is Jeannie and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some healthy popsicles. So for today's ingredients, what we'll need is some yogurt. I have some traditional Greek yogurt that's in the flavor honey. You can also use any other flavor that you'd like. I just prefer this one. This is my favorite yogurt. You also need some honey or agave and some fruit. You can use strawberries or peaches or whatever fruit you guys have on hand. I have blueberries and I really like them, but you can also use raspberries as well too. They go just as well. And you will also need a popsicle mold. I got one here from IKEA. I don't think it was any more than like $3. It looks like this. So getting started, we're gonna measure out about 1.5 cups of blueberries and we're gonna wash them. And you should always wash your fruit after getting it from the grocery store. You don't know if there's pesticides on there or whose hands have touched it prior to you getting to them, so you don't want to put random things in your mouth. So I have here about 1 cup so far. I'm gonna go for 1.5 cups. So like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it out in the sink. I think another way that people wash their fruits or vegetables is that they add them to a bowl of water and add some vinegar to the water, and I think that kills off some of that bacteria. So you can do that instead as well. I believe they also make fruit washes that you can just add. They sell inside of stores like Trader Joe's, and so that will help you get your fruit really clean. Then we're gonna go ahead and with our washed blueberries, we're gonna put them inside of our blender or a food processor, whichever one you have at home. I'm gonna turn mine on, throw my blueberries in there. And you're gonna wanna get it to the consistency of like a puree. So, let's see. So when it looks about like so, it should be good. Next step is that in a mixing bowl, we're gonna put that raspberry puree that we just made into there. And then we're gonna measure out about 1.75 cups to 2 cups of yogurt. So let me go ahead and do that. That was about half of it. So this is about 2 cups of yogurt that I'm going to throw into here. And then you're going to give that a good mix. I don't know if you can see it. And you're gonna wanna thoroughly mix it. Until homogeneous. I'm doing this by eye, but you need about 2 tablespoons of honey You can do more or less depending on your preference for sweetness. And make sure that after you stir in the honey, you do a little taste test to see if you like it and then adjust from there. But you don't want to use too much honey because you don't want to make it overly sweet. Then it wouldn't be healthy. So I'm mixing in the honey now. And then the mixture should look like this. Probably a different color if you use raspberries or strawberries. And then give it a little taste test. It's pretty good. Now it's time to spoon in our yogurt mixture into our popsicle molds. And this is gonna take a little time, but it's well worth it. You're gonna wanna fill them up all the way to the top too as well. So. I filled this one up way too much, so there's yogurt coming out from it. And just repeat these steps for the next 5 that I have left. Okay, I'm clearly overfilling my popsicle molds. I'm gonna clean these up when the video is on a pause. Okay, so I filled them all up. I cleaned off the edges now. And so we're gonna leave these in the freezer to chill for about 6 hours or so. You can leave them in overnight as well, and then we'll check back on them. I have a lot of leftover yogurt, so I might end up just making this my lunch. You can also probably freeze this in a non-stick and then make it into like some yogurt bark. We clean up after ourselves, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good rinse. And if you saw last week's video, I showed you how to easily clean out your blender. We're gonna throw in a little soap here, fill it up with some water. Then we're going to pop the lid back on. And throw it back on our blender. And this is going to clean itself.